for today's video, we're really close again. I'm also sitting on the floor. For today's video, we're gonna sort of do a bit of an experiment, but yeah. I am going to be doing a autumn fall makeup look, hopefully. I've never really done much with darker shades. I could never really pull them off very well, I don't think. But we're going to have a go and see how it goes. It may be an ultimate disaster. We may have to start again because I'm going to try and use some darker eyeshadows. I'm not very good with the darker, colourful colour shades. I'm good with neutrals, but we're going to have a go and see how it goes. The first thing, oh my god, look at them roots. The first thing that I am going to do is prime my face, and we're going to be using the Arbonne Makeup Primer. That is pretty much all it's called. And my mirror is here, so you're probably only going to get sort of half face. And just like I always do with all my primers, I'm just going to put it on little by little. For my foundation, I'm going to be using Collection Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear 16-Hour Foundation in Ivory. This may be a little bit too light. I've still got a tiny bit of a tan from summer, but my darker foundation is a bit too orange now, so I'm going to use this one and hopefully darken it up with a bit of bronzer and a bit of powder. Yes, I feel like this is going to be a little bit too light, but it will be okay. And then I'm going to take my Real Techniques stippling brush and start at the cheeks, because I always do for some reason. And just do nice little circles and buff everything in. Oh, it's not too bad, this foundation. It's not gone on too bad. I'm looking a little bit pale now. Yeah, the thing that I like about this is once everything is nice and blended, I don't know if you can see on camera, but it looks rather streaky. Just here, it's like where I get most oily. And because it's a stippling brush, you can then just push very, very gently where it hasn't blended. Just push it, dab it, I suppose, rather than push it all in. Yeah, that'll probably about do. I don't really like doing too much. I still like things to look really natural. I'm going to be taking my Natural Collection Foundation Concealer, Natural Collection, Cover Up Cream, and this is in Fair. Now this is rather light, but it's not too bad. It's quite brightening, so it's quite nice. Just put it all under the eyes. Oh. I'm going to take my Real Techniques pointed foundation brush and just sort of like dab it and swoosh it a little bit just to get it nice and blended in. I don't know if this is what this is actually for, but I've been using it lately and it's working quite well. And I like to take, it's filthy, but my Real Techniques sponge thing and just make sure that everything is nice and blended in. To cover up all these spots and blemishes that I've got, I'm using the Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Concealer. I found this under my eyes to be really drying, so I've just been using it on my spots, and I've been taking this shade right here, which is the more orangey, beigey sort of tone. Dab my finger in, that's like my middle finger, I'm sorry, and then I like to just dab it all on to where I need it. At the moment it appears to be everywhere. And then I just take my little sponge again and just dab it all in until it's nice and blended, because I found that if I start like moving it about, then it all sometimes just sort of rubs off my face and doesn't blend too well. Rimmel Stay Matte powder, long lasting pressed powder. I'm not quite sure what shade this is in, it's got a big sticker on the back of it, but it's like the next one up from the lightest one they do. And Real Techniques powder brush, and just very, very little. And then I just like to dab it all over. Because lately I've been getting so oily, it's ridiculous. So I found that making sure to dab rather than like swoop, just helps everything stay a bit better. You very well know by now, my eyebrows are not very even because I got them done and she cut half of them off and they've never grew back, but we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna zoom you in, so that should be fun. So I'm going to take my, where is it, there, MUA Brow Bar Ultimate Brow Kit, and yeah, it's got 3 different shades and some like eyebrow waxy stuff. My Real Techniques brow brush. I'm going to take this darkest shade, where is it, there. Take the darkest shade here and just sort of very, very lightly, where it's all zoomed in, I can't figure out, very, very lightly, just sort of tap it in and make sure to get the excess off. I'm going to start with this one. Ooh. And I just very, very gently, more focus on this bit here because that's where she sort of chopped everything off. So I just like to make sure it looks a little bit better. Just make it look a little bit more fuller. I really like natural looking eyebrows, nothing like crazy. But then I like to take the next lighter shade after the darkest one and just very, very little, I need to move back a little bit, just put it just under the eyebrow arch, just to add a bit of depth, dimension, I don't know. This special little thing is blush and contour palette, and it's like my new favourite thing ever. Look at all them shades. They're so beautiful. And I'm going to use my Arbonne, this is a blush brush, but I'm going to use it for my bronzer, and I am going to take this one right here. That's it. It's not too dark, it's just like a nice, and I'm just dab. This stuff is, even though I love it, it's quite powdery, so and just take a little bit. I don't really need to contour that much because I just don't really need to. I think I already have quite natural sort of cheekbones, so just a slight little bit. Very, very gentle. Blush, I am going to take my Real Techniques blush brush, and I am going to take this sort of, I want to say mauvey plummy sort of colour. It's not very dark, but I don't really like dark foundations, but I thought with it being fall, a nice darker one would do. Apply it very, very gently. This stuff, as much as I love it, it's not like the best for blending. And just like buff it all in and spread it all out a little bit and make it not look so like in a straight line. A little experiment with my eyes, this should be fun. So I'm going to use my MUA Pro Base Eyeshadow Primer. I've been using this recently and I'm not too sure on it yet, but we'll see. It's like, not really like, it just feels a little bit like concealer. It doesn't really feel like tacky or sticky. And oh yeah, by the way, oh this should be fun, this is the eye that you can see. Obviously if you've been watching my channel you will know that I'm severely short-sighted in this eye, so when I do my makeup I can't actually shut this eye, I have to keep it open otherwise I can't see anything. So that should be fun. We're going to take my MUA Undressed palette and we're going to take, where is it, this shade right here. It's just like a nice sort of, it's just like a brown, it's nothing special. And just pop it on the lid. I was going to do like a brown, like a natural look, but I thought it'd be quite fun to see how this goes. This purple right here, but I'm really scared. Should I just do it? Like, purple to me screams like autumn. So this is a sleek palette, by the way. This is the Ultra Mattes palette. So like halfway across my lid. We don't want it to be like crazy. I'm also not very good at like smoky eyes either, so we're just sort of literally just going to wing this and hope for the best. I'm going to take this real like plummy deep purple, and it's Villain. I'm just going to apply it very, very gentle just on the outer corner. I think I'm going to go back in to my MUA Undressed palette and take this first shade here, wherever it is, right here, and find my brush wherever it is, give it a bit of a clean. That's like wow on my roots, and I'm just going to take this real nice sort of peachy, shimmery, and just add it right into the inner corners, just because I still like to like have nice bright eyes. I may even just take a little tiny bit just underneath there, just to lighten everything up a bit. Then I'm going to take my Rimmel soft colour eyeliner pencil thing. I'm not going to do anything on my lid because I really can't do it. I've tried and tried and tried. I've even got like gel eyeliner and still haven't quite mastered it yet. But I do think if you can do a really nice sort of like winged liner, they would look really nice with this look that's going on. But I really can't do it. So we're just going to use a pencil and we're just going to do it up here. And I like to just do the corners, just to add that little bit. And what is next? Eyelashes. This is, I have no idea, was from Poundland. It's got a symbol on it, but I don't know what it is. Eyelash curler. Did I say eyebrows? Eyelashes. Just curly eyebrows. Eyebrows? Eyelashes. Soap and Glory Thick and Fast High Definition Collagen Coat Mascara. Again, I think with doing like a fall autumny look, I love like big long lashes, but I hate false eyelashes. So just having a really good mascara that really sort of jumps everything up. While that dries, before we do the next coat, I'm gonna like clean up all my lips and zoom you back out a little bit. My lips, I'm going to be using the Sleek Matte Me Ultra Smooth Matte Lip Cream. I was going to say lipstick, lip gloss, I don't know. This is in Fandango Purple to finish our completed purple look. I've even got a purple jumper on today. It is quite difficult to apply because it goes on matte and it gets everywhere. You have to be real careful when putting it on because it's so hard to keep it inside your lines on your lips. See, look, I already got it everywhere. See? Everywhere. I definitely find the best way to do it is literally just to put it on and go. Works better and it lasts, God, all day. Go in with another coat of mascara to zoom it in. That's it for my autumn makeup look. I'm going to zoom it out again a little bit. I hope that you like this video. I hope that it looks okay. It looks okay to me when I look in the mirror. It looks okay when I look on my monitor. Whether it looks okay on camera. This was a little experiment that we had to show you what I am capable of doing. I definitely think if you can do eyeliner and stuff, some nice winged eyeliner would look lovely with this, but I really can't do it, so there's no point in me showing you how because it will just be a disaster. I hope that you like this video. Make sure that you thumbs up and that you subscribe, and I will see you next time.